I am the internet, and I like it when KSSU is on me.
Yep, that's us. Mic on, mic volume down. Awesome. And louder. God, this is so fun. We're going all the way loud. All right.
It's so fun having to
Welcome.
deal with equipment we don't know how to work with.
Yep. Well, it happens. Welcome. Matt and Tech Show.
KSSU.com.
I'm Matt.
I'm Tex. That was perfect.
That was good.
You're right.
Except when yeah.
Thanks for listening.
We've only been, we're starting early, a minute early. We do that nowadays because we have to end early. Anyways, today we have a great show.
As usual.
As usual.
On
Look at
Matt's
all that stuff we got to talk about.
Torn piece of paper. Matt just pointed to blank lines.
Well, I was tearing the paper out, and then half of it kind of went in the middle of the page and not on the edge like I wanted.
So Matt's show prep is on a lined piece of paper rather than all typed out. See, I'd expect Matt, knowing Matt, I'd expect him to.
I used to
type it out, but he's.
But now I work every Monday till 9. I get home around 9:30. I eat, and then by then I want to go sleepy by, and I can't work on the show. So I come here at school, and I don't have a printer, or I don't want to waste Sac State's money.
It's your money. You pay for it. All the paper.
Taxpayers pay for it. No, I don't know.
Yeah. You
Anyways,
just said
I
nothing.
was giving excuses because I don't want to just print here. I'd rather just write on online paper.
Lazy.
Mm-hmm.
Bottom line. Okay.
Bottom line.
So we do have a show for you, though.
Yeah, we have a show.
You're welcome.
Actually, you know what? Quick thing. Stuff's playing in the background. Let me pause that. Boom. Got it.
Was that actually playing, or was that all the way down?
No, they couldn't hear it. It was all the way down, but it was still playing in the background. I just want to stop it.
In-studio stuff, guys.
Boom. Talking fun. Anyways, we're recording the show, so you can hear us now. You can hear us in the future. If you go to facebook.com/Matt and Tex, go to live recordings, and search for the date. It'll play on a little YouTube video.
All the music's cut out. Has to be.
All the music, legally I can't. I don't own it, so I can't. And I'm not really a radio. I don't know. I don't really know what the rules are for broadcasting, stuff like that. Anyways, I just can't put it on YouTube because I don't own the music.
But
Anyways,
we own our voices.
That I own. Can't take that away from me, America. I don't know. Anyways, we'll play this first song. Tex wanted me to play a. He wanted me.
Yes, I did.
He wanted me to play "Welcome Home," but I don't have that, and I couldn't find. I couldn't find anything edited, so here's a Coheed and Cambria song that you won't enjoy, but I will. It's a long title. The End Complete 4, The Road and the Diamond. It's been playing. It's been playing the entire time.
Are we
I can
talking
hear
over?
it. Yeah, it's very quiet.
Well, how about we get to the song then?
Yeah, it's listening. We'll play it. Yeah, Matt and Tech Show, liveksu.com. Tex, come on.
I'm here.
Welcome back, Matt and Tech Show. Oh my god. Feedback.
Studio's falling apart.
Oh my god, it's Armageddon over here. Studio's falling apart. Yeah, not good.
So Matt,
you know what?
He waited to
Got
the
it.
very last second to tell me we were going back on. I was doing more research.
He was writing. You weren't. You were writing words.
I was doing more
That's
research,
not
prepping for the
research.
show. Always working. You know me.
What? You're always eating.
And what do I do while I eat?
Eat. You talk while your mouth full, and that's what you do. You don't do any research.
Wasn't I talking about the show?
I couldn't understand you.
You're-
That's the problem.
Whose fault is that?
Oh god, I hate you, Tex. Sorry about the beginning. The audio volume was not up, and this, like he said, the studio's falling apart. But we'll get it back together.
Yes, we will.
I don't.
Well, you just stared at me for a second, and I'm like, what am I supposed to say?
I got lost.
You
Tex.
betcha.
I got lost. We'll go. What else? Yeah.
Speaking of Lost, J.J. Abrams made Lost, right? I don't want to get that.
He did.
Or
He was
produced
the creator of Lost.
His-
Co-creator. Sorry.
His new show, Alcatraz, which
He was.
Did he produce?
I think he's just a producer. He might have.
but his name's on it. That's the point.
His name is on it. He might have been another co-creator like Lost. He doesn't have. He's basically part of that show until it dies, but he doesn't have anything to do anymore. Anyways,
Well, I don't know if you guys have seen ads for it or know about it, but Alcatraz is a new show on Fox that's about Alcatraz inmates went missing, and whenever Alcatraz closed.
quick side note: Alcatraz is a small island in San Francisco Bay, where there was an old prison. Continue. Some of our listeners
You're
don't
right.
know.
You're right. Some people might not.
Some
know.
people
For
are
those of you who
Mhm.
don't know. Oh, and we'll get to San Francisco later, actually.
Boom.
Ha. So it's a show about 63 inmates and a couple guards who disappeared whenever it closed in the 60s. And now they're all coming back. It's very Lost.
Very strange. Don't ever compare anything to Lost. Lost
I'll
was
compare
a
crap to
godsend.
Lost. That's what I'll do.
No. Lost was a godsend. Anyways, yeah, this show Alcatraz, you went and really...
I've watched a few episodes, and it's very uninteresting. Matt, you said you watched the pilot, right?
I did watch the pilot, and I mean, it was a good show, but like we've talked before, it doesn't seem like it can go really any farther.
It seems
very
it's
predictable.
like CSI. Every episode they try to catch a new criminal that comes out, and they're just tying it to a very weird story. Nothing's grasped me. Nothing's grabbed me. The show is just very, hey, this is what's happening, and here are the twists. It doesn't. It's not exciting. So I think I'm gonna stop watching it. Maybe I'll give it one more chance next week.
I stopped watching Terra Nova. How did that turn out, by the way? We talked about it on the show.
Terra Nova was all right.
Season finale, how was that?
They're doing that too. They're all right again. They're mixing it up. But
It's one of those Fox shows. Sometimes they hit big. Sometimes they don't. But
great.
House is similar
Last
to that
night's
as well.
episode, amazing, and you need to see it. You say you're 3 episodes behind?
Oh, yes. Mom's pissed. I was going to watch House today, or the past...
Catch up.
Yeah, exactly.
You're
on
gonna
Hulu, but yeah, I got some studying to do, so
so-
we'll see.
Boring show. You just see if it catches you. It didn't catch me.
Alcatraz. I watched the pilot. It explains more than jumping into the 3rd or 4th episode.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of great shows, this Sunday...
That's right.
Oh, back on the air for after their hiatus.
Yes.
The Walking Dead will be back Sunday on AMC. What time, Tex?
I don't know.
Me neither.
9 o'clock, most likely.
We'll figure it out. But yeah,
I used to watch it online on a certain website that's been
Ooh.
taken down
by the feds.
by the feds. Yes, so I can no longer watch it. So I'll have to watch it at Matt's house. He said I could watch it at his house when he TiVos it.
Well, I mentioned if you can, if I would let you.
Yeah, that's right, and you'll let me. Because we do a radio show and we talk about these things.
We do what? Anyways, yeah, we'll go. Guess we got a lot more to talk about. I got lots to vent about.
That's right.
But we'll go to this next song. This song is called "Free" by Graffiti 6. Actually, one of the first quote unquote hot songs that we played in a while. That's actually on the back studio wall here.
There's a big studio wall full of CDs. Some are good, some are bad,
Some are labeled hot, meaning they're new and
they're
exciting.
happening.
Happening? Yeah, one of those terms. From a British guy. Can't go wrong with a British singer.
Yeah, you can.
Well, this is free on iTunes, so.
All right. Okay, that's the real reason.
You're talking.
All right, we're
Yeah.
back because Matt doesn't warn me anymore.
Well, it's fun to just throw things at you. It's fun.
Well, yeah, because we say things off the air that we shouldn't say things on the air. You should really warn me about that.
It happens. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you should have known.
Today, February... Man, this chairs. Did we trade chairs? You always have the squeaky chair.
Matt, I'm standing.
Very, very true. Today is February 7th. We'll have a show again in 7 days. You know what that means.
We'll have a show in 7 days.
7 plus 7, 14. February 14th, Valentine's Day.
That's right.
That's math. Anyways,
You said you had something to say about Valentine's Day?
I really got nothing. But no, actually I do.
Well, then why'd you say that? I got nothing. I do. It doesn't make sense.
Once again, Valentine's-less.
Valentine.
Timeless? Is that a
Times.
word?
You could make it a word.
I think the last time I had a Valentine was in like 5th grade. One of those deals where you put the cards on someone's desk.
Yeah, but you had to give everybody a card.
No, I discriminated.
You discriminate.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Only the good ones and my good friends. They got the Batman ones, and then the other ones got like, ooh,
Batman.
have those candies with say.
The little crappy card. My sister, she's very.
I hate that tradition. That was awful. How we had to buy cards. Every year I didn't know what card to get. What was the coolest one? Was Digimon cool? No, everyone hated Digimon. How about Yu-Gi-Oh? Oh my God, no. How about Batman? Batman sucks.
It's just whatever
Spider-Man.
program you liked, really.
But then I didn't want to be judged by what I liked.
Whose
Like,
fault?
ooh,
That's your
do they have a
fault.
PBS one? PBS Nova?
Well, you can do.
Cosmos?
See what my sister's
Nerdy
doing.
TV
She's
shows?
really creative and crafty and bleh.
She bakes cakes and has talent.
She does.
Ugh.
She bakes cakes, but she got a bunch of Hershey's bars and she's crafting, putting people's names on it with crafts and just decorating them. She ordered
Wait,
from
the plastic or the actual chocolate?
No,
Is she
over the
gluing
plastic.
On, okay.
She's
not
making-
gluing on the chocolate.
You know Hot
You
Pockets?
don't ruin chocolate like that.
You know the Hot Pockets, the folders they come in that you stick them in. It's like that. It's just slides over the package, and they have people's names on them and who she's going to give them to. And she doesn't have enough for the whole class, so I don't know if she'll get in trouble there.
Ooh.
But
Do it under the table in the jungle gym.
She could do that. She ordered from another company. From a company.
She's ordering from companies?
It's called Oriental Trading. They just have crafts and stuff like that. That's what it's called.
Okay.
That's what it's called. And she ordered these. They're like cardboard bags, and they have stuffed little monkeys in them. And she's gonna give those out to everybody.
How much does those cost?
I have. Well, it's pretty cheap. You get a bunch of like party supplies from there.
Monkeys.
Yeah.
Can I get one?
They're
We held hands. Remember that? Valentine.
Yeah, that should be explained more. My sister was doing some craft.
I think we've already
No.
actually. No, we didn't talk about it.
She was doing a scavenger hunt in a mall, being a dumb little kid, ruining other people's good times, and she had to shake hands with a stranger. Matt.
No, it wasn't shake hands. We definitely held hands.
Okay.
The paper said hold hands, and it was very strange. I didn't recognize her at first. She
went up to Matt because no one else would know that she knows him, and they just took a picture. That's how you have to prove it. There's a good explanation rather than say, "Yeah, I held hands with your sister." So that's what she's doing for Valentine's Day, and I remember those days giving out candies and candy. I want some candy.
Okay. All right. Thanks. All right.
And so you said you had a Valentine's, or you just had
It
someone
wasn't-
in mind?
No. Well, what do you mean? Back in the day in 5th grade,
Well, yeah, like you.
I've never had an official one. It was just no. That
So
was,
it wasn't a Valentine.
it wasn't, but it was the one with the card. Someone said, "Ooh, be mine." That's what. Good
Well,
enough. Good
Little
enough.
Candy said that.
Good enough.
But you always did want to give the better, something extra to the person who you wanted to be their Valentine, whether or not they wanted to be your Valentine.
Stop saying Valentine.
Valentine.
We should save all the Valentine talk for Valentine's. I don't know why.
That's what I was
up.
thinking.
Yeah.
Why'd you bring that up? We're
Anyways,
doing good.
next week will be February 14th, a day before.
Well, next week will be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Next week there is one day, Tuesday, when we have our show, the 14th.
Our show is on Tuesday on the 14th.
You're welcome.
On Wednesday, it'll be the year.
The day.
Our year to the. God.
Our 1 year anniversary to the day.
You are ruining everything.
You're not being very clear.
February 15th, 2010. 11.
2010-11.
2011. I forget what year it is. We had our first show. We'll celebrate that next week.
By playing you the regular show.
By doing a regular show, nothing special. We'll maybe I'll throw some greatest hits moments of our past shows, the ones I've recorded.
Go
It'd be
through
the funniest moment. Yeah, exactly.
We didn't record the first show, right?
We never. I couldn't figure that. I didn't figure that out until maybe halfway or towards the end of that semester.
So just play a couple best of moments.
Best of moments. Maybe some of the best songs of last year. My favorite songs of last year. We'll figure it out. We'll talk about it. Until then, we'll go to this next song, new from Jack White, who supposedly was supposed to cancel his music career forever after the White Stripes.
Part of the Jack Black?
No, Jack White is... Oh, God. Jack White, this new song is called Love Interruption.
Everyone was thinking it. I just said it.
They weren't.
I'm sure they were.
You don't even know who Jack White is. So for those of you who know that I work at Verizon, which is a cell phone provider. Is that feedback? No. Anyways, I sell a lot of phones, and one of those phones includes an iPhone. Everyone always asks me when the new iPhone 5 is coming out. Not a clue. So stop asking. I'm just letting you know now. Stop asking. No idea. If they follow the Apple trend, it should be the fall of this year.
This year.
Of this year.
But didn't the iPhone 4S...
4S just came out. They always do that. They always go the iPhone 3, iPhone 3S, 3GS, and then a year or...
Yes, I would think it'd be next year, not later this year. But you're more familiar with the trends than I am.
It's either this fall or winter of this year. That's what I'm assuming. But there was no talks. I read a lot of the stupid articles on the web.
They're all rumors.
About rumors and a new camera was made and all this stuff. But that hasn't. That I really have no idea. So stop asking. But Tex found an interesting article online about Apple.
I did.
And their manufacturing.
Just a note, though, there. What you can expect, more battery life, better camera, brighter screen. Those always happen in every one.
You never go down. Yeah, right. You're not going to get a worse camera.
Because they already made them. They hold these things back on purpose. And that's just my theory, but it's good business. It works. But it just makes me upset that it's that obvious. But anyways, like Matt said, I have a story about Apple and their manufacturing. Adam Lashinsky, Lashinsky put out a new book called Inside Apple, and he reveals how brutally insane and awful it is to work at Apple.
Classic.
And I don't know if you've heard the stories, but Apple has spies, like literally spies, go to these conventions and spy on other companies and things, which probably a lot of companies do that.
Uh-huh.
But I've never heard of any
Good
other
to know your
companies do
competition.
that. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, it's good business. But he says that they have their engineers work on fake products. Fake products, so that if those fake products are leaked, that they know who leaked them, whether they can trust them or not.
Because Apple does have a long history of losing their devices. The iPhone 4 was lost at a bar before it was released. The iPhone 4S was supposedly lost in a similar situation, and there was talk that Apple had actually hired 2 men that impersonated San Francisco PD. That's all rumor. There was no official testimony or anything like that. But yes, Apple does seem to lose their products often. So this actually seems to be a solution to that problem.
And remember that these are some of these are fake products. So what might be leaked, actually what not be is actually coming out, and where many of these rumors come from. But I have a quote here.
Quotes.
In his book, he says, "A friend of mine who's a senior engineer at Apple, he did work on fake products, I'm sure, for the first part of his career, and interviewed for 9 months. It's intense. So a 9-month interview process just to work at Apple. And when you finally get the job, you spend, I don't know, many more months after that working on a fake product. You know, like, and you're the employees don't know this. They're working very hard on a product that will never come out. So imagine that. Great ideas. They might take those ideas and implement them into new products, but they're not going to give you the product that they were originally working on.
Correct. And the end?
Yeah, sure, the end.
Was that? I don't know.
Well, I figured I was going to go for a more story-esque ending rather than just saying, we're done.
Boom. Finish.
But we are done.
See that right there? That was your snap on the
That was
screen.
snap.
Boom. Anyways, speaking of my work, in the kiosk, we have a lot of free time between selling phones. So we like to talk about stuff. My coworkers and I like to talk about stuff. And the question was brought up one time, who is the greatest frontman of any band of all time?
Frontman.
Frontman being the lead singer in most cases, the guy who's represented most of the band.
So when you hear the band's name, you're like, this guy.
Boom, exactly.
All right.
So, Tex, I didn't ask you this, and you probably have no opinion, but do you have an opinion on who was the greatest frontman of all time? Band-wise, not a clue, don't really know anyone.
No.
Perfect. That's why you're my co-host. Anyways, it was discussed, and we came to a conclusion. And it makes sense. The greatest frontman of all time to be Freddie Mercury.
Freddie Mercury. Mercury poisoning.
No. Freddie Mercury was, he's dead now. The frontman for Queen. Queen being a band from the UK. He was a gay man who unfortunately died of AIDS. Anyways, he was.
You just laughed.
You said you meant like what is that? You can't say when I say
didn't go,
AIDS.
I said mm-hmm.
God, we'll go to the song.
Like okay.
We'll play a song by Queen, and you'll hear Freddie Mercury in all his glory. Don't stop me now. All right, that was our hourly commercial break. That last song we played before was from Queen. Whoa, Tex.
Sorry, bye. Dropped my pen.
Yeah. Anyways, that song was by Queen, whose lead singer was Freddie Mercury, of course, the greatest frontman of all time.
Which one's the one for our voices?
The right one.
This one?
Yes.
All right. I
Yes.
just needed to know how loud we were talking. That song reminded me of a scene from Shaun of the Dead.
Which is a movie.
Yes.
And
Pretty
it
funny
played.
zombie movie.
Which actually is a British film.
Yes, actually, indeed, it is.
The two nations combined. Anyways, Freddie Mercury is of course gay, and
Well-
actually
Yes.
was of course gay. Sorry, he's dead. And I don't know if you're aware or not, but today there was a pretty important ruling from the District?
The Ninth
Circuit?
yes.
Ninth Circuit?
Ninth Circuit.
out of San
District Court,
Francisco?
something like that.
Oddly enough, out of San Francisco, which did a ruling today. Tex, go ahead and talk about it.
Well, some a little bit of background first. In 2008, California put on the ballot Proposition 8, which would, for California, define marriage as being between a man and a woman, thus making gay marriage illegal. And before it was even voted on, everybody said, if this is passed, either way, it'll be challenged in courts, in that it has. It passed yes on Prop 8, which means ban on gay marriage. It passed with 52% of the vote, and it's been challenged in court. And the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals has made a ruling today that indeed
Just just an hour and a half ago. Breaking news right here, man.
that is true. At 10 o'clock they made their ruling. So yes, hour and 35 minutes ago they made their ruling that or released their ruling that it does indeed violate the U.S. Constitution, is what they said. And I have a quote here.
Quote time.
It's on my laptop, so I gotta move it. It says, although the
Jesus.
Constitution, Matt, we share.
I almost fell out of my chair because you pushed me so
Well,
hard.
if you weren't sitting in your chair, maybe we'd have a lot more room.
My
Your
God.
squeaky chair.
Please go back to the story.
Although the U.S. Constitution permits communities to enact most laws they believe to be desirable, it requires that there be at least a legitimate reason for the passage of the law that treats different classes of people differently. There was no such reason that Proposition 8 could have been enacted, the ruling states. That's what the ruling said. And backers of Proposition 8 say that they're going to challenge this and take it to the U.S. Supreme Court. It says, they believe that, here's another quote, no court should presume to redefine marriage. No court should undercut the democratic process by taking the power to preserve marriage out of the hands of the people. So their argument is the people said they don't want this, which they did. 52% of the people said they didn't want this. And it should be allowed. Gay marriage should be illegal in California based on that ruling. And so...
Well, I'm sorry. You just said it should be allowed.
You probably should get closer.
No, I'm fine.
All right.
You said it should be allowed, right?
Yes.
And then you said gay marriage should be illegal on that case. So, what?
I said...
Yeah.
My phrasing was wrong.
Uh-huh.
This was coming from their words. It should be allowed that
What
Proposition 8 stand, making gay marriage illegal.
Okay.
It should be allowed
Therefore,
that Prop 8
because
stands.
of that vote to the set 52 to 49, which doesn't add up to 100. It should make.
Why'd you say 49? I never said 49.
I don't know.
You
I
just put that in there.
Yeah, I guess. Anyway, so what is the next step here?
Well, they're going to appeal to the U.S. Supreme Court for a ruling from them, and to see gay marriage, although it has been ruled unconstitutional, cannot resume or be allowed in California until they have a chance to appeal. The U.S. Supreme Court could say, no, we agree, no, the lower ruling was fine, we won't hear it, and then it would be ruled constitutional. It would be ruled, the ruling of the lower court would be upheld, I believe. Or they could say, yes, we'll hear it, and then it'll take another year, maybe two, before we'll know if gays in California will be allowed to marry or not.
Like Ellen.
Well, does Ellen live in California?
Mm-hmm.
But didn't she get married somewhere else?
I don't know.
I think she
really
did.
don't.
I'm not sure.
I just said that. Anyway, so we'll keep in touch on this breaking news story.
Yeah, because you'll hear a lot more about it as the day goes on and as the week goes on.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Great reporting, Tex.
Thank you.
That was Tex's report of the week. We'll go to this next song, which is actually from a band called Dale Earnhardt Jr. No relation to the NASCAR driver, just a band.
Or his dad.
Correct. That was Dale Earnhardt.
Who was considered to be great, right? I think you're into NASCAR, right?
Yeah, he was.
But don't people just say his son is like, bleh?
I'm not. I don't like his son. But yeah, his father was yeah. He's a big time guy in NASCAR. Anyways, we'll go to the song "Simple Girl." Enjoy this. We'll probably finish up after that. We'll play one more song after this, and then we'll say goodbye because I have to go to class. Anyways, enjoy. That was Dale Earnhardt Jr.
No relations.
Exactly. Show's just about to end.
Because Matt decided to take a class right after the show, cutting our show.
I was doing it for you, Tex.
For me.
Yeah, for you. You wanted to do it Tuesday 11 again, and I said, you know what? I'll do it for you, Tex.
I didn't say it's got to be this day. I said, hey, how about our old time again?
Yeah.
That way our listeners know when we're going to be on.
Yeah, well. Anyways, yeah, so...
You're welcome.
We'll talk a bit, actually. Anything else you want to say? Anything else you want to mention? Next week, of course, will be our 1-year celebration for the Matt and Tech show.
The day after being, of course, our actual...
1-year celebration.
I don't want to say anniversary.
It does sound weird.
Yeah, it does.
Anyways,
But it's Valentine's Day.
breaking news here in Sacramento. It is sort of raining. Just started up again. Fact. I gotta walk into that. And I just announced a couple, I think maybe yesterday or 2 days ago, Bon Iver, who I love, which is a band or mainly just a singer, will be here in Davis, pretty close, at Freeborn Hall on April 14th. Tickets are not on sale yet, but they will go fast. I will buy mine as soon as I know, and I'll let you guys know on the Facebook page, facebook.com/MattandTex, when those tickets are available, or twitter.com/MattandTex. I get all like fidgety. Do you see me when I say that? Facebook.com.
Your head kind of cocks to the side.
Like a dog. So in honor of that concert, I will play a Bon Iver song. God, I feel like we're finishing too early.
Yeah, me too.
But I gotta get a good seat. I'm a nerd. I gotta get front row. What is that? You like to sit in the back and sleep?
No, more the middle.
You do, yeah. We have a class actually today. At what time?
3
o'clock.
3 o'clock. I always forget.
And you seem to fall asleep just about 10 minutes in. He
Yeah.
barely starts talking. 10 minutes in, you're already snoozing. I gotta hit you. We have to draw on a piece of paper so that we're entertained. You're one of the worst students ever. No. That class is pretty boring. You already know most of the stuff going on, yeah?
Sure.
At this point.
I suppose. I know more than you do. I know the names of the people we're talking about.
That's not important. I know the ideas.
Exactly.
About like, what's the circumference of the Earth?
I don't know.
20-something thousand. Who discovered that? What was that guy's name?
Aristosthenes.
Boom. See?
think.
Tex knows that. I know some of it. He knows the other. Combined, we're a genius.
C+ at least.
I better get an A.
You'd better get a B.
I learned about the same Aristosthenes in my astronomy class. Yesterday. I was very bored. Anyways, we'll play this Bon Iver song called Blood Bank. And we'll see you back here next week. Sending your requests for our 1 year. The last... So from February 15th of 2011 to now, send me your favorite songs of that year. And maybe I'll play them, maybe I won't, probably not. But I like to get some ideas. So send them my way. Until then, well...
This has been the Matt and Tech Show.
Matt and Tech Show. I'm Matt. Enjoy this beautiful song. It's about a blood bank. Bags of blood.
Vampires?